everyone, welcome to our morning devotions. Today's devotions are going to deal with our talents and abilities. But let's first start with a word of prayer. Lord, as we come before you today, you've gifted us in so many ways, and I just can't thank you for that. We're all unique, and we're all, when we come together, we could do things that we couldn't do by ourselves. And Lord, in the same way, you came and died on the cross for us, so something that we couldn't do for ourselves. And so we thank you for that. We ask you to be glorified today. It's your name we pray. Amen. So it takes all kinds of talents and abilities to make camp happen. Some people need to do one item, and other people need to do something else. And today we thought it would be good to introduce you all to the camp staff of 2020. There is still a camp staff, and they're on the campus, and they are doing all kinds of different things for you and for us. And so we thought it would be good to introduce you to them.
Hi, my name is Kelsey, and I'm from Lakeville. One of the roles that I do here at Pine Haven is I pack the camp in the box. Here are some of the cool items that I will be putting in the box. And one of the most special items that we put in the box is the cinnamon rolls.
Hi, I'm Josiah. I'm from here in Park Rapids. I am the canteen manager, which means I take care of all of our stock, keep everything accounted for and stuff. I also help ship out all the boxes that you guys ordered. That's about it. Hey Joy, come on in!
Hey, I'm Joey Jensen, and I work at Pine Haven. I'm the assistant manager, I mow, weed whack, and I also do canteen and camp of the box. But most of my time is spent making sure birds don't poop on the... Hey! Get out of there!
What a special group of staff we have here at camp. Just like in the church, it takes different people to do different things. And we read about in 1 Corinthians, Paul's instructions to the church. And he's talking about, well, it's just like a body, right? We don't just have a hand that can do everything, or we don't have just a foot that can do everything. And so for this morning's devotion, we encourage you to dig into this a little bit. 1 Corinthians chapter 12, starting in verse 12. And just go through the end of the chapter and read about how the body has different parts and different functions, just like in the church, just like at camp. And a little bit later on in the chapter, it kind of talks about different gifts then that we have. And that some of us are deans. Some of us are camp staff. Some of us are campers. And so, it takes all of us to make this thing happen here at Pine Haven. We all have different roles to play, and those roles are based off of our talents and our abilities. And just like here at camp, there's many different jobs and roles that people take on. The same thing is true in our lives.
Mm-hmm. Right, and you may find yourself limited or struggling with something, or maybe not thinking you're good as someone else. But God isn't done with your skills and abilities. You have unique skills and abilities that other person does, just in the same way that person has skills and abilities that you don't. But that brings us to a question. Are you willing to let God use you and your abilities? So you'll find in your camper in the box, if you got one, that there's a little yellow jumper. You'll see it looks kind of got a little head on there, and what you can do with it is you can push it down on a flat surface, and it will spring up. How high can it jump? What does it do when it jumps in there? Does it do backflips? I mean, all kinds of. Each one of them is different. Each one of them has a different look to them, as well as different ability. And so, in the same way, we have talents and abilities. Just let that jumper be a reminder of your talents and abilities, and that you are unique, and that you are special, and that God is not done with you yet. Just as He's not done with the staff, and just as He's done with us, He's not done with you either. Our memory verse for today is found in Colossians 3:23. So I would recommend you memorize that. Here, we'll read it for you. It says, "Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for men." That's a good encouragement. Whatever you do, work as hard as you can for God, not for men. We look forward to seeing you in Zoom.